Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So we've been decoding Mamwich, changing to Manwich. We got our residue as evidence for the change. And speaking of residue, and I've been trying to show a little bit of residue now. I think we cleared it up, but somebody had said it was this Manwich was a personal Mandela effect because a lot of people remember Manwich. And I've got so much residue that I don't see how it could possibly be a personal effect. A personal effect would be more like my photos that changed, people doing the odd head leans, I think. But I have a little more residue here. Here's another calorie counter, calories in Mamwich. And then it's down here, calories 30 in Mamwich. And down here you got Mamwich sauce, Mamwich sloppy Joe. Well, that might not be. Oh, look at all this. Mamwich sauce, Mamwich sloppy Joe, 1 can Mamwich, Hunt's Mamwich original sauce, Mamwich sloppy Joe, Hunt's original, Mamwich here. You got another Mamwich, 1 serving. You got Mamwich sauce here. And Mamwich sloppy Joe mix. So there's like a lot of Mamwich residue right here. I didn't get that in my residue video. So what the heck? There's a lot of Mamwich residue right there. Users submitted calorie info. So here's a bunch of people that remember Mamwich, or maybe it was Mamwich at the time they submitted it even. And here, the Pop Bird Chef down here, but we can remember how excited we were when Mamwich hit the table. So Mamwich there too. So you got Mamwich, some more Mamwich residue for you there. So we got our extractions. We got our extractions to go through all the categories. Found the University of New Mexico that stood out as a potential quantum network user. And then we converted our extractions into numbers and got those to go through all the categories. And now we are on gematria, the gematria check, the gematria decode, whatever you want to call it. So we took Hunt's Manwich and found all the information we could about that. ConAgra Brands owns it. It used to be ConAgra Foods, located in Chicago, Illinois. Sean Connolly being the head of the company. And then we got everything we could for the University of New Mexico, where it was located, who's in charge. Then we're on Hunt's Mamwich now. So then we went here to our handy-dandy calculator, and for everything we have there, we write, for instance, Hunt's Mamwich. You got 152, 53, 172, and 64. So we brought 152, 53, 172, and 64 over. And it's important to note that we could be making even more connections both this way, because 152 is 8, and these bottom numbers are important, but we don't use them. 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8. It reduces to 8, and 53 reduces to 8. 172, 1 plus 7 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10. The 0 falls off because it doesn't count, and you got a 1 here. And 64 is 10, 6 plus 4 is 10, and you got a 1, and that reduces to 1. You just drop the 0. So everything with the bottom number of 8, we could be connecting And everything with the bottom number of 1 we could be connecting, but to avoid coincidence theorists, we're only taking, say, 152, 512, 521, 125, 215, and 521. Same numbers, different order. That's all we're doing. And it's also important to note there's 36 ciphers that we could be using here and make even more connections. But we're only using the 4 base ciphers, and that's it. So we're only using the top numbers, which we could be making more connections with the bottom numbers, and we could be making more connections with all 36 ciphers, but we're not. So we'll get into this here, and we're on part 7 here. We're on 33, 303, 330, same number. I would say different order, but it's just a 33, 33. And this does work a little, the 33 does work a little differently, but it's still 33. So you have IL is in Chicago, Illinois, which is where Manwich is, Hunt's Mamwich is, or ConAgra Brands is located, excuse me. And also where I believe Kraft Heinz is located in Stovetop. From Manwich, and Stovetop is 33. UNM, University of New Mexico, from Manwich, is 33. Project is in the Montauk Project from our control group is 33. INGSHEHE, your extractions from the Who Pinball Wizard, is 33. New York is in Poughkeepsie, New York, where Global Neurosciences Institute is located, which we found in the Who Pinball Wizard, and also where Xylem Incorporated is located, which we found in Spin Doctor's Two Princes, is 33. You could put an equal sign in here. Your direct changes from Dire Straits, Sultans of Swing, is 33. Sherman, what Sherwin-Williams used to be, which is from Sherwin-Williams, is 33. Lebowski is in The Big Lebowski, which is from The Big Lebowski, is 33. Stovetop, from Stovetop, is 33. Kennedy, as in Mark Kennedy, is in the current head of North Dakota University, or University of North Dakota, from which we found in REM Losing My Religion, is 33. Is in The Big Lebowski Broke Down, is from The Big Lebowski, is 33. Led Zeppelin Stairway to Heaven, from Led Zeppelin Stairway to Heaven, is 330. Cleveland, as in Cleveland, Tennessee, is in Perry Stone Ministries, is located in Cleveland, Tennessee, from Led Zeppelin Stairway to Heaven. And also Cleveland, Ohio, is in, I believe it's Stofers, located in Cleveland, Ohio, from Stovetop. So this is both Led Zeppelin Stairway to Heaven and Stovetop, is 33. Said, one of the changes from Spin Doctor's Two Princes, is 33. IRDMV, gold and silver. The silver leg changed to a gold leg, which we found in Star Wars, is 33. We used the numerology chart to get these from their atomic numbers. One's 1. You could put an equal sign in here, which is your one set of your direct changes from Spin Doctor's Two Princes, is 33. So in the number 33, 303, and 330, you have Manwich connected to Stovetop, connected to Project, as in the Montauk Project, from the control group, connected to the Who Pinball Wizard, connected to Spin Doctor's Two Princes, connected to Dire Straits, Sultans of Swing, connected to the Big Lebowski, connected to REM Losing My Religion, connected to Led Zeppelin Stairway to Heaven, connected to we already said Spin Doctor's Two Princes, connected to Star Wars, all in 33, 303, and 330. Same number, different order, but yes. Then we move on from that. You got 58, 85, 508, 805, 580, and 850. Same numbers, different order. You have Garnett, as in Garnett S. Stokes, as in the head of the University of New Mexico, which we found in Mamwich. Manwich is 85. You have Sean Connolly, who is the head of ConAgra Brands, formerly ConAgra Foods, from Mamwich. Manwich, that owns Hunts Mamwich, is 58. Albuquerque is in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where the University of New Mexico is located, which we found in Mamwich. Manwich is 58. Freemasonry from our control group is 58. Playing plays, you could put an equal sign in here. It's one set of direct changes from the Who Pinball Wizard is 58. Willa Thorson to Willa, REO, Read Eyes Only, which we found in Metallica Fade to Black. That's Willa Thorson, Miami, MD, Miami University. Willa Thorson is 58. Poughkeepsie, New York, NY, where Global Neurosciences Institute is located, which we found in the Who Pinball Wizard, is 58. Rajiv Singhal, who is the head of Tashiri Care Hospital in Odisha, India, studying the fever of unknown origin, which we found in Stovetop, is 85. Stouffer's Craft, you could put an equal sign in here. Your direct changes from Stovetop is 85. Grand Forks, as in Grand Forks, North Dakota, where the University of North Dakota is located, which we found in REM Losing My Religion, is 58. Ever, one of your direct changes from Guns N' Roses Better, is 58. Star, as in Star Wars broke down, Star from Star Wars is 58. Script from our control, and also Star Wars, because it was a script change, is 85. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, from Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll, is 85. Biological Warfare, which we found in Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll, is 85. Rajiv Singhal, we already have him. I have him twice for some reason. That's not necessary here. So we'll eliminate Rajiv Singhal the second time. Spin, as in Spin Doctors, from Spin Doctors to Princes, is 58. 2, one of your changes from Spin Doctor, or no, 2, not one of your changes, as in 2 is in Two Princes, as in Spin Doctors Two Princes, from Spin Doctors Two Princes, is 58. Loved, one of your actual changes from Spin Doctors Two Princes, is 58. Rybrook, New York, as in where Xylem Incorporated is located, the owner of YSI, which we found in Spin Doctors Two Princes, is 85. And Rybrook, NY, New York, which we found in Spin Doctors Two Princes, again, where Xylem Incorporated, the owner of YSI, is located, is 58. So here in 58, 85, 508, 805, 580, and 850, same numbers, different order. You have Mamwich, Manwich, connected to Freemasonry, connected to the Who Pinball Wizard, connected to Metallica Fade to Black, connected to Stovetop, connected to REM Losing My Religion, connected to Guns N' Roses Better, connected to Star Wars, connected to Script from the Control and Star Wars, I guess, connected to Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll, connected to Spin Doctors Two Princes, all in 58, 85, 508, 805, 850, same numbers, different order. Okay, so that's going to conclude this part. I will come out with the next part in the coming days, and hopefully a little more residue. There seems to be a lot of it. Well, there was a lot of it right here, I guess. Like a ton of it. Once again, Manwich sauce, Manwich Sloppy Joe, 1 can Manwich, all calories and stuff. Manwich, Hunt Manwich Original Sauce, Manwich Sloppy Joe, Hunt's Original, Manwich Sauce, and Manwich Sloppy Joe mix, and calories in Manwich up here. So, and we also have that Manwich Archives. Remember, this is all stuff that I did not have in our residue video. So on top of all this, you also have a whole bunch of recipes for a product that doesn't exist, Manwich. So I don't think that's a personal effect. I think people are probably affected by that and not even realize it. So anyway, I'm not saying everybody. I mean, if you're not affected, you're not affected. I get that. But there's an awful lot of residue out there for Mamwich. So for now, guys, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down when appropriate. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. And thanks for watching, guys. The next part will be out in the next few days. So hopefully sooner than later. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.